Hey, Jeff with Pro Approach again. Yesterday, it was yesterday, right? Definitely yesterday. Brunswick announced some new balls and their brands coming out. So reached out to Adam and we set up another chat. So we're going to see what he's got to say about those and get a little educated on them. Check it out. All right, so I got a little email from you saying that there was some new stuff coming out. Mm-hmm. So I think it's time for me to learn some stuff. So what's new in the Brunswick world?
We're gonna learn today. Gonna learn today. So all right. So we'll start with the Brunswick ball. Defender Hybrid is the new high performance Brunswick ball. Defender was a ball that we made about 8 months ago. Very strong asymmetric core, very strong dull cover. It was only right that we would make another ball that would be the shiny version of it. So Defender Hybrid is the winner. It's again, same original core that was in the Defender. So dot technology, dynamic core. This has, every performance upgrade that we have. Do you know what dot is? Do you know anything about dots at all?
Yeah, I do. But you can feel free and share more. You're putting the pin upside, or you're showing the pin upside down so we can drill into kind of anywhere, right?
Correct. So how dot works is the cores are basically inverted in the ball. So what the drilling area is the top of this material here as opposed to the bottom. So when you're talking about layouts with customers or where the pin would be placed based off of their PAP and how they drill balls, with dot technology, you don't have to worry about drilling through the pin at all. The pin is actually on the bottom of the ball, which gives you a lot more opportunities to drill balls however you see fit without worrying about hitting the pin or promoting cracking or anything like that. So it's proprietary technology that we have, which is very, very cool for us. And it's a very, very awesome feature for your customers as well.
Yeah, we there's some points where we're doing layouts and we get awfully close to a pin and we got to kind of move it so we're not like right on top of it because typically you don't want to punch it out. So it's like having that definitely is handy for sure.
Yeah. This is it's just very cool technology that you never have to worry about it. It's just a circle that's engraved into the top of the ball where the pin would be. And obviously cutting into engraving as opposed to cutting into the pin is a completely different conversation. Right. So just cool technology. So when you're talking about Defender Hybrid, this is also a new cover stock that we have too. This is a brand new cover called HK40 or HK22, which is a kind of a new hybrid cover stock that we have that's a stronger performing and stronger hooking, shinier cover than we've ever had. This is something that we're really, really excited about. You can actually throw some shiny balls when there's some oil on the lane and still see great performance and a great amount of hook overall. If you were looking at different reactions, this is certainly different and unique than anything else that we have in any of our brands. The colors look great. The performance is really good. You'll notice, especially with this cover as well too, some of the colors really stand out. With this pink, with this pink and purple, you could really see it. It's another one that you'll really be able to see what it is going down the lane or on the shelf.
Yeah, and so what would you kind of slot this between?
Within the Brunswick brand, it would be a little cleaner and a little more angular than what a Quantum Evo Hybrid is.
Okay.
And not nearly as much as the original Defender, obviously with the duller cover. And then on the other side, it would be a step up from a Melee Jab Carbon.
Okay.
So stronger core. This is an asymmetric core. So you're just going to have a little more engine behind that shinier cover compared to what a carbon would be. 2-year warranty, which is kind of the standard on all of our products, which is basically the double what anybody else has in the industry. We stand behind our products, and we want you to have something that's going to last you a long time.
Seems to be a pattern here.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Just that you want that durability.
Durability. I mean, yeah. I mean, the quality of the product is great. The performance of the product is really good as well. You're
telling me is I can leave this in my car for years and it'll be just fine. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you never know in that Southern California heat. But but yeah, it's you definitely have a durable in a quality product that hopefully will last even in your trunk of your car for many years to come.
All right, what else you got?
All right, so moving on. So Verge Solid. This is a new DV8 ball. So Verge was a ball that was, like we talked about before, was a few years ago, about 3 or 4 years ago now. It was one of the most sought after balls in the DV8 brand. This is just a great benchmark type product. This is going to be something, again, that's that smoother, controllable first ball out of the bag. You know what it's going to do. You really like the shape. You really understand what it's going to do. Then you can adjust from there if need be. But this is, again, you'll know what it is. It's the brightest orange you've ever seen. It's DV8. You'll notice it in a lot of the DV8 balls that they are very bright and they have a lot of color to them. That's just part of the marketing and the strategy behind that brand. It's a little more edgy. So you'll see some of the brighter colors within these products. And to your dismay, it's not called creamsicle. We just have it as orange and white.
I was hoping.
You know what? It's, wishful thinking on your part, right? Surface on this ball is going to be 1500. This is, again, that 500, 1000, 1500 Sayer pad. So this is a duller type finish overall.
Putting that step of 1,000 in there does make a pretty significant difference, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's some balls that we have that'll go from 500 to 1500. There's balls that'll go from 500 to 2000. It really just depends. It's just where we're trying to fit the ball into the performance category that it fits in. And with this 500, 1500, and then 500, 1000, 1500, just that little smoother surface over top. But with 1,000 underneath, there's not those defined lines. So it's a little cleaner. If you do need a little more hook overall, you can obviously sand it. You can go straight to 1,000, or if you need to be a little farther down the lane, you can always hit it with a 2,000 pad. But again, this is more that medium, strong overall hook, heavier oil type ball. And this ball also does have dot and dynamic core in it as well, which the core right there. So again, symmetric piece, dot with the pin on the bottom, and blue dynamic core in the middle.
So strong and smooth, huh?
Strong and smooth. This is, again, we had a couple guys throw this already in league last night, and it's just a great piece. It's just going to be the first ball out of the bag. We'll move on to track. So we'll stick with those benchmark type products. Legion Solid, one of my personal favorites from a couple years ago. Track made the original Legion Solid in about 2015 or 16. This is the remake of it. This is the 2022 version that's a little different color. This is more a purple. The original one was a black. This is very, very similar to what the original one was. This is just another kind of that benchmark type ball, but this is an asymmetric core as opposed to the symmetric core in the balls like Verge and Cuda. This is the asymmetric version, so people that are looking for a little more kick down the lane or need a little more help trying to get balls to hook just with a little stronger core, this is your ball. This is going to be a stronger version of this Prime Response, which was used in the Proof line, which is another very, very popular ball that was unfortunately a casualty of COVID. Proof was one of my favorite balls that Trax made in quite a few years. And unfortunately, it came out right before COVID hit. So it just never really got to see its real time to shine. And hopefully we're going to be able to make it back with this original Legion core that we've had for quite a few years now.
Yeah, it's good looking. It's clean, simple.
It's you'll see that with a lot of track balls. They're just clean and simple. And this is another. I mean, one of my teammates threw this in league last night. I mean, obviously you'll see that we have a lot of Brunswick employees that bowl in this league. So we have a lot of the new balls going down the lane.
Right.
But yeah, this is your upper mid performance type ball. Going to be that Prime Response solid cover stock. And then like we were talking about with Surface, this one is now 500 and then it skips right to the 2000. So it's still got some defined lines underneath that 2000 grit surface. So it'll help be a little more controllable, a little earlier, a little smoother, just that strong mid lane with some continuous back end down the lane.
Yeah, looks good.
Good looking ball.
All right, what's next?
All right, so we'll move on. We'll go to from clean and simple to very, very bright and vibrant and a lot of color going on. So
yeah,
Innovator. This is in the Radical brand. This is the Mo Heritage first ball in the Mo Heritage series. If you go back in time, I know you're fairly new to the bowling scene when it comes to this kind of stuff, but Mo Pinnell was unfortunately we lost Mo about a little over a year ago now. He was really for the lack of a better term, an innovator in the bowling world.
I am, I'm new, but not completely uneducated here.
Mo was very, very well known for making some of the best cores and some of the best balls over time. 3D Offset was his. AMF Sumo, which is way before your time. That was one of his pieces as well. So you're talking about some balls that were extremely popular over the years, and with him being involved with the Radical brand for the last quite a few years now, a lot of the cores that were in this brand have been made by him. And this is another one. This is one of the Mo Heritage balls that we're going to come out with one of the new cores, one of the different designs that he made back in the day.
That's interesting.
So this is a big asymmetric type ball. If you go to some core numbers on this, it's 247 RG with differential of 053 and an intermediate of 0.012. This is your strong asymmetric, fairly angular type pearl ball. It's not the cleanest ball in the world, but it is one of the most angular balls you'll find at this price point. I'm excited about this ball. You definitely, again, you can see this colors of it. It's extremely vibrant. It's a unique color scheme, and you can see it go down the lane for sure. In the Radical brand, we do use Throwbot to do some of the testing. Throwbot is kind of a mechanical arm that throws balls for us, and we actually just sent out the video on this ball today, so you can check it out on the Radical YouTube page as well, or Radical Facebook page. It's on there as well.
Yeah, this I like the colors are great. The logo looks great. I think it's rad to have back to, like I used the word earlier, but homage to. We kind of have to pay tribute to the some of the guys that have been around a long time, and that were truly trailblazers or innovators in our industry. See what I did there? So, moving on. The other ball that came out that we announced yesterday too is the Radical Rattler. This is going to be one ball that's going to be extremely exciting for this brand. It's strong and continuous and
It's not this is the benchmark ball of all benchmark balls for the Radical brand. This one's very exciting. We've had some guys throw it already. It's exactly what you need for that first ball out of the bag in this brand. It's not the strongest core in the world. This is a little lower differential than some of the other cores that we have. This is 248 RG with a diff of 035. So this is on that 35 range, not the strongest core in the world by any means. So the limits are for USBC regulations are 060. This is kind of in the lower range in the grand scheme of things. This is the sharp solid cover stock that's been around on some other balls. Reactive cover, but again, you'll see the difference in the finishing prep as well. So you'll see it's 500, 1500, and 4000. So it's a smoother surface overall, but with some lines underneath it with that 500 and 1500.
And definitely see what you mean by doing like benchmark, because it would being solid and being so smooth.
Solid, smooth. Again, it's very versatile. You can sand it, you can polish it, you can get different reactions out of it. This is that ball, even for like the two-handed guys that are looking for that first ball out of the bag. This is it. This is the way to go. I haven't seen a ton of it go down the lane yet. We actually did not have anybody throwing this ball yesterday, which is surprising since this is the ball that a lot of guys were really excited about internally. But this one's going to be in a lot of our bags going forward. I can tell you that.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So yeah, this is. There's some other balls in the industry that look like it, but this one's ours, and we're happy to have it. So yeah, that's
it's kind of hard to. Again, that purple theme. It's hard to. I'm a sucker for purple, man.
Purple, man. It makes balls strike. Purple balls makes balls strike.
It does. It does. Well, hey man, I appreciate your time.
Absolutely. If there's anything I can do, just give me a shout.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
You got it. Thanks, man.
All right. Well, there you have it. Huge shout out to Adam. Thank you so much for taking the time to go over all that with me, so I don't just have to read it on the internet. Definitely excited to see some of this new stuff. If you have any questions or if you want to check them out and you're in the SoCal area, feel free and stop by one of the Professional Approach locations, and one of our guys will help you out. Until then, we'll see you.